All right, it's Matt Green, aka the rapping science teacher here, and I'm joined by none other than Ed Miliband, the Shadow Secretary for Energy, Security and Net Zero. Okay.
Very nice to meet you, Matt.
Thanks for coming in, Ed.
Thank you for having me.
It's an absolute pleasure. This is the first of our school confessions sections that we're doing on YouTube.
So I'm very that.
Right. I kept that bit secret, but it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. So what we do in these school confessions is we ask a series of questions.
Okay.
It starts easy and then it gets harder.
Okay.
We ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So the very first question is, what was your favourite school dinner?
Oh, my favourite school dinner. I like chips.
Chips is a great one. I like chips.
Chips with fish and chips. Anything with chips, really.
Safe option.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like fish and chips?
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Next question. What was your worst subject at school?
Oh, you won't believe this. PE.
PE.
I was definitely the last one to be picked.
Oh, we're still true.
You can have him. I was definitely in the you can have him category. I'm not very well coordinated. Some people who know me will know this. I'm not very well coordinated, basically.
So PE.
Yeah, PE, I'm afraid.
So I'm glad it's not science. I've had a couple of science teachers upset me, so I'm happy.
No, I remember I'm a nerd, so like those kind of things are okay.
We're together. I'm a secret nerd too.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question is, what was your best subject at school?
Probably maths, as befits a nerd.
What would be the one thing you'd want kids to know about climate change?
That it is real, that it is caused by humans, but crucially that there's something we can do about it. We can tackle it, and we can make better lives for people now. Okay. Solar panels, wind turbines, lower energy bills, good jobs, energy security, and we can tackle the climate crisis. The thing I'd say at the time of this election is, say to your parents or your carers, vote for parties that are actually going to do something about this, because it's our future, it's their future. This is the moment when the power is with the people.
Okay.
And there's an election, and these happen every 5 years. So go for it, and you demand that your parents or carers vote in this election.
Okay. All right.
Obviously, I'd like them to vote Labour, but
What advice would you give to your 15-year-old self?
It's okay to be different. I was quite interested in politics when I was a kid. Not many of my friends were. That felt a bit different.
Okay.
But I think it's okay to be different, and it's okay to follow your own dreams and your own ideas.
I follow that same sentiment. I agree with that. If one's playing football, you like politics or you like science, go with it. Be individual. Definitely. I like that. Most memorable moment at school?
Going to secondary school for the first time. I'd say that was memorable and scary. Because often people think about going to school as being, and I know this now from my own kids, like going to school being the most scary thing. But you're quite young, so you don't necessarily remember that. But going to your big school, so that's probably the most memorable thing. Wearing some really bad white trousers at the school disco.
We're going to look for those pictures. We're going to look for those pictures. Okay. Now, this is a question just for you, Ed. We don't ask this to everyone.
Yeah.
There's been a lot on the news recently about certain politicians going without. Yeah. So when they were kids, going without things that they might have wanted. Is there anything that you went without, Ed?
Well, I definitely went without Sky TV, but that was there wasn't Sky TV.
There wasn't
Sky TV when I was a kid.
Okay.
And also, but this is again much more to do with my age than anything else. We had a black and white telly until I was, I think, about like 9 or 10, because I remember going to watch the FA Cup final at my auntie's because she had a colour telly. But that wasn't that. I came from quite a middle class family, so it was more to do with the fact I'm really old, and there were lots of black and white tellies back then. All the younger viewers, people go, it used to take time to warm up the telly.
I didn't know this stuff about TVs.
Yeah, honestly, you see, because you're really young, you see.
Oh, I'd like to think so. All right, so went without colour TV, something I can't even envision, and I think kids of this day and age can't envision at all. Okay, so we always end our school confession segments by asking our guests to do one of two things.
Yeah.
Answer a science question on our topic for the week, or spit some bars and drop a rap.
Ooh.
What's it going to be?
Do you think I should do both?
We've never had that before.
I'm going to get the science question wrong, but I might as well. Since if you've got a science question,
I've got a science question ready for you.
Okay.
You ready?
Okay, you go on.
We are known as human beings.
Yeah.
What is the Latin binomial name for us?
Homo sapiens. Binomial. Is that right? Homo sapiens?
It's correct. He's got it. Well done.
Thank you. That wasn't too difficult.
Incredible. But you've promised us the rap as well.
Well, I'm not exactly a rapper, am I?
Okay.
But I spent
We're
a
gonna
lot of
see.
time working on this.
Okay.
Right.
So I'm going to give you two things.
Okay.
You're going to have this.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pop off screen
Oh, wow.
because I think you're going to need these. And they're not just any sunglasses.
God.
Here
Right.
we go. Okay.
I'm getting a bit of sort of stage fright now.
Hey, I still feel it to this day.
I'm MC Ed with my screwed on head. Let me tell you about GBE, which is going to cut energy bills for the country.
Wait! That was great. That was zero confidence.
Thank you very much.
I like that. And thank you very much.
Yeah, I was actually might keep.
I'm going to keep these, okay. I've been robbed of my glasses. I think I'm going to have to do it my own rap now to sort of earn those back.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so right here we had a man of the plan. I was joined by none other than Ed Miliband. Amazing.
Thank you so much for having me.
No, it's been a pleasure. And I'll end the segment by saying that's a wrap.